Your wife freed me.
Of course. You showed Xena visions of her former life.
She'll never play the good little empress now. You need a much more loyal partner, Caesar.
I don't trust you, Alti.
I love Rome just as much as you do, Caesar. And those visions made my abilities so much stronger.
It's the first time we've seen Alti use sex as a weapon.
You know, usually we dress her in the most horrible outfits, make her a shamaness with weird antlers on her head. So
Right.
it's the first time she's really got to dress herself up. So
And this is the way she always saw the character. When she first came down, she thought she was going to be a sexy high priestess kind of thing.
Oh, really?
And we put her in all that horrible fake blood and animal chicken bones.
And the
things.
black makeup.
the black makeup.
That's so funny.
So it was hard for her to, she had to develop that character really quick on set the first morning.
Such a pretty girl. Do you know what a fate worse than death means? Dying before you get a chance to know who you really are.
I'm not cut out for this.
Turning this little sequence here into an action scene, this is 100.
Oh, I see.
That was from Between the Lines. This is 100% John Fawcett.
Just trying to move it around.
Move it.
I see.
Oh.
This whole fight coming up was never really scripted. She showed up, drove her off, and got shot instantly.
Really?
Yeah, John came up with all that fast motion for...
That's cool. To get her out of there and keep her alive?
I love that she's frozen here.
That's good, eh? John.
Yep,
Yes.
it's all John. Because he had a similar moment with Gabrielle in Them Bones, where she goes out and battles Alti and is counting.
You mean
it's
when?
not scary though, it's all that grass and blue sky.
You mean when we were on opposite sides of the river or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, where he's counting 10 and you're dying, you'll feel this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she, yeah. That's right.
This is where your memories end, Alti. Get up. Get up.
Oh, here comes the Xena drag.
The Xena drag.
See, everybody gets
I don't
dragged.
remember
Yeah.
this.
Jeez.
Oh,
I don't wanna
no.
be dragged across that grass though.
Oh, I know.
But by this time we were putting them on little sleds, like
Right.
trays,
Because we had learned our lesson.
like kitchen trays.
And what about you, Brutus? Do you also look up to Xena? Alti will be joining us on our march east as my new empress. Do you have a problem with that?
Caesar, if I speak out, it is from concern. It doesn't mean I'm any less loyal to you.
David always looks so good in close-ups because he has real subtlety in his acting, you know? You need to be right there just to read his eyes.
Everybody was good.
When everybody's good, you gotta thank the director.
That's right. When everyone's good, you got to thank the director.
Go now, Gabrielle.
I can't.
Go now.
Yeah, you were tempted to kiss me, weren't you, Red? Right
Yeah,
there.
you were looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Was there a kiss in this?
There was a kiss written here, but nobody ever planned to shoot it. So it was written, but you can tell the writer one time, we're not going to film that kiss, and then they keep writing it, and you go, well.
Well, she ain't kissable
Yeah, you don't.
at this point, you know?
I don't think I'm gonna pass you. Got like a bloody lip and bruises. I'm
And
kidding.
we hardly know each other, for God's
That's
sake.
right.
Get her out alive.
You know, it would have been nice to have like maybe a hand, a holding of the hand or something. You know, just want to make some contact. So, is that
I
what you were
think the
looking
point
for?
was made. No, I didn't want it. I think
Okay.
this was perfect.
Yeah. Wow, is this the one you're talking
that's
about?
Alti.
It's Alti and Caesar. Now, this is a sequence I've shown people to try and get John Fawcett work on other things, intercutting and all that, and everyone comes back and says, I can't believe you got away with this on television. And, when I thought about it, you go, well, it's really R-rated, but...
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, really.
Oh, she's a Black
Oh
Widow.
my God, it really
Oh,
is.
she's a Black Widow.
Wow. Whew. Did you have any feedback from the studio giving you a hard time?
Never. Nobody ever gave us a hard
Nobody
time.
was watching, that's why.
Nobody was
not watching the shop. Everybody who had started the show at the
Was
studio
gone.
was gone.
That's right.
Oh
And
my
everybody
God.
else wasn't paying attention. They were trying to get their own new shows up and running, and that's why they stole our slot.
That's so funny.
That's just the way it
Jeez.
goes.
Ooh. That's great. I remember John Fawcett wanted me to lumber in. Look at that.
It's such a lumbering.
Isn't it? He
It really is.
specifically wanted me to do that.
He looked determined.
Yeah.
So I asked the second unit director, I said, this shot coming up of the cross going in the water, I said, did you pick that up on your own, Paul? And he said, no, John Fawcett was very specific about wanting...
It in
Pole
water.
to go, is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
I'll show you.
Drop in the slot,
To drop in the...
so that you got a more painful impact. You watch this.
I think it's in this sequence right here.
Oh, I love how it's kind of
Warbling,
teetering.
yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wobbling.
Oh,
Yeah.
That shot.
nice.
I said, was that something that you picked up on your own? And he said, no, John specifically told me to shoot that. I went, oh, good for John.
Yeah, he's inspired.
The all-knowing Xena, ha-ha. Gotcha.
I love you, Gabrielle.
I remember that came down on the day that I had to say that.
That came down. What do you mean?
Oh. I don't know. There was no impulse to say that. It was just, I don't know, it was forced.
It does seem a little forced. I know at this moment, RJ and myself and Liz Friedman were totally scrambling to get the next episode that had like 6 days to get written.
Jeez.
So it didn't come down from us three.
I think it might have.
Came from we were on Many Happy Returns world.
Hey. Hi. You brought the world back to us.
I'm glad. I like this one better.
Even though you're not a famous playwright.
Fame.
Okay, I remember John wanting us to play it in this really weird voice.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I wish I'd said
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's funny because John was giving us line readings of what he wanted,
I know, but
and I was trying to just
I mean, directors
deliver
don't.
that. Yeah. But it was some sort of style of it, a certain director or a certain filmmaker, right?
It was something, but what he was saying wasn't. I don't think it was. I think he thought it was coming out of his mouth differently. Because
Probably.
you were doing what he said.
Well,
And I just went, I kind of didn't. I fudged it a bit because
I think he wanted us to show that we could remember, but we weren't letting on that we did.
or that we were
which is
in
why
some
we had
other
that.
world.
Well, which is why we had this other voice.
But it didn't.
It never got
connect,
answered
make you
script-wise,
feel
though.
anything if everybody's like being automatons.
Yeah. So it was a good episode. It was fun.
There you go.